So this was a road rage incident in Flagler County, Florida.
You gonna bring it up so we can see it?
Yes. No. Why would I do that? Why would I?
I don't know. You can just commentary the whole thing.
That's right.
I'm going to describe this to you. You know. So, yeah. Anyway, yes. So this is a road rage incident in Florida. You know, it happened between a motorcyclist and a pickup truck driver. Incident began when the motorcyclist accelerated past the truck on Ponce de Leon Drive. Truck driver identified as a guy exited his vehicle, confronted the motorcyclist, his name I'm not saying. Witness captured the video of the confrontation. Was the guy in the truck was 69-year-old man who's aggressively pushing. Excuse me, can't even speak. Easy, kids. Pushing the motorcyclist. So basically, it happened. It's a residential area, right? You got a guy probably driving 25 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, or 20. You know, he sees the bike, probably came up. You know the drill. He's like, "Screw this guy! I'm slowing down." Motorcyclist passes him, and then something happens that they both get out of their vehicles, which, again, if you're on a motorcycle, I don't know why you just didn't take off and leave. So anyway, let's roll tape. Okay, so you see. Yes! All right. Guys, this happens. This happens more than you think. I have to be honest. When I was like 17, there were a couple times in my ute where I got out of the car to roll and forgot to put it in park. So lesson learned.
I like how the motorcycle is just like, I'll hang out.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? What is going on here? I don't understand this. People are bizarre. But they get locked. You get locked into a mindset. Like, I'm making this happen. We're gonna do this. So look at him now. He just casually just parks and okay.
And now there's all these cars trying to get by.
Right. And the guy's got back on his motorcycle. Leave.
Come on, you little punk.
Yeah.
He's got his helmet on. He's like, yeah. Okay, so
why would you take your helmet off?
Thank you. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, you could have left. You took your helmet off.
It's like literally covering the most vital areas of your body aside from the core.
The fight would have ended in like 10 seconds.
You could have hit you with a bat and you'd have been fine. We're talking about a motorcycle helmet.
We're talking about the motherfucker and away you go.
Again, this is like, these people have votes and they breed, by the way. So there's that. Okay. Now, look at the size of this guy. And this kid is like, okay.
Yeah, that guy's a lot bigger than he is.
He just like threw over that little punch. Like, what are you doing?
Wow, he's really small compared to that guy.
Yeah. So, but look, he gets on top of him.
Come on, camera guy, I want to see it.
It's awful because this is like the end of it. They broke it up.
Oh,
yeah. So they arrested the guy. They arrested the big guy. So first and foremost, okay, again, stupid reason to fight. I don't understand, but this is the world we live in, and people, their mindset goes like this. It's like it automatically jumps to life or death because they're thinking, this is my neighborhood. You're driving too fast. You may kill somebody. I'm saving the Jones kid. That's where, that's the mentality and the justification. It's funny. He's like, I've seen a few Humvees do that. I'm sure you have, Tim. Right. Contact. Whoops. Like, oh shit. I just yeah, so you get these, these people like you create these like massive life-saving justifications, right? And then obviously there's ego.
Well, yeah.
No,
So, like, I mean, you're right about the life-saving justifications. I mean, how many times has this guy probably seen a motorcycle do something that frustrated him, right? And he's built it up in his mind.
Right.
Maybe even, right? Maybe even the same guy, because they're obviously in the same neighborhood, right? And he's like, next time this motorcycle or a motorcycle does this, that's it. I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
It's go time.
Right. That's it. It's like, today's the day. I told myself I wouldn't do it, but now that's it. It's happening now. And this freaking kid is like, trying to get to school or work or wherever he's going. And he's probably,
or maybe he's just a jerk kid,
Totally. Absolutely could be, without a doubt. Right. I'm like, he's a kid that is like ripping through the neighborhood. Yeah. So
he's probably 20. He was probably doing a wheelie by him or something.
Right. But again, why are you stopping, motorcycle? If you're doing that, it's like you keep driving.
Yeah.
Keep going. So, yeah. Again,
so he even tells him, "Hey, your truck." You
look at these little like neighborhoods that you're like that are talking about here, and I don't know if you've actually seen it, but there's some signs like we have them here where people have actually put up like street signs like autistic children, right, to try to slow traffic. I mean,
that's on your house.
Yeah, well, we've come a long way because we used to just say slow children.
Right. Well, said I think they put that on your door.
Sorry, everybody.
Right.
George.
But one thing we should have, the reason why this happens, people, is from SNS activation, good old fight or flight, right? So you're like, why don't you put it in park? Because first of all, his body already switched into fight or flight mode. He's not thinking about putting it in park, right? That is gone. So this is a result.
I mean, is that not a fine motor skill?
Right. But even
you don't think about it, right? You're not like,
right.
That involves your hand, like doing complex motions,
And he's probably done that, I don't know, thousands of times a year if you're in the car, multiple times during the day where you're like, I'm getting out, I put it in park, I take my keys out. You would think you would have that motor set down where it's unconscious, but you don't. So you think you're training all of these complex type of techniques and you think you're going to recall them when in reality you won't even put the car in park.
And I bet you his stupidity of doing that pissed him off even more.
Yeah, there's nothing more embarrassing. It totally kills your entrance. You get fucking, hey man, where your target is like, hey man, your truck's going away. So it's like he's helping him. He's literally being a good friend there and be like, hey man, he's not like pushing it, right? So now this guy again. So our hero stops finally. Okay, let me get to a good place. He didn't even. I think he may have just put it in park right there and let the tranny do the work. But so yeah, so here he is again, helmet off. Boom. Okay. He's just, not really. What's your end game here? Right? So you're in the green shirt. What are you looking to accomplish? You want to spank him?
I mean, basically, somebody needs to discipline this child, right?
Yeah.
Right. Take his allowance away. Just looking at the helmet like on the back of the bike. Like that. Way to go, brother. So yeah, now again, backing up, this guy's advancing, taking ground. I mean, the little kid is like, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I showed that one for you,
Robert. He knows enough to how to get on top of this guy.
I do.
Now, our hero is like, okay, I didn't expect this to go this way. he'll never look at that patch of lawn the same again. And
he might subscribe
now
to the SDTS after.
right. You should send him a fucking coupon. So now again, we didn't see how it wound up here, but it's very simple. I mean, he probably just tripped and fell.
That's what I was going to say, because there's that little terrain change. Yep.
Right there,
and he was pushing him over, and the guy, and he literally just probably tumbled over.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it works, guys. And what kind of, does he have flip-flops on?
Maybe.
Trying to see if he's got Crocs or, what the footwear situation is.
Those I like Crocs.
I think it could be a croc or a slipper of some sort, but you're just, you're moving, and, ground is changing elevation. There's holes, there's nothing, it's not smooth. So here you are in a fight with a child over what? Right. So, at the end of the day, the big guy got pinched for yes, Robert, two retards, as we say. Yes, I mean, these are people who have some during the day. I mean, the big guy was a Marine. He's 69 years old. Somebody values his opinion on something.
I want to see the video of the little ticker tape thing there, used of tossing a fake grenade into a busy intersection. Where's the video on that?
Oh, where's that? Oh, let me look that up. I know, I'm looking at it. You could have Googled it. I mean,
I'll let you Google it.
Right. I'm like, to be honest,
Daytona Beach man is accused of tossing a fake grenade.
As a kid, that sounds like something I would have done.
That's right.
Like, hold on, let me see. Daytona Beach. So, just to wrap this up, we'll look at the grenade thing in a minute, but you're looking at idiots, and then you're making all the mistakes that you're getting out of your car to assault a kid or a young man. Sorry. Over what end? What do you hope to accomplish? Your life wasn't in danger, right? I mean, you have nothing justified here. Life wasn't in danger. It wasn't threatening you. All you're supposed to do is report him to the police. If he passed you, you take down his license and you call it in for reckless driving. Someone will call him for sure. He will have to think about it, and that's how you stop it. Being a one-man vigilante over something that is like inconsequential and can be solved with a phone call to the cops, which at the least amount is going to happen is like, hey, so-and-so, you're driving your motorcycle on Ponce de Leon Drive, such and such, we got a complaint. Okay, so next time you go through there, just please stop. Slow down. That's it. And that's how that ends. You can't, if you're planning to take your day out on some random stranger, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. And if you're going to get out of your car, you better have a plan and you better do something. I guess I'm thinking maybe the big guy, being as huge as he is, I mean, he's got to be like a 6'3", 6'4" looking dude.
That's a large individual.
He was probably thinking that the kid was just going to shit himself, which probably happens most times during this guy's life, that he stood up from a table and everyone's like, oh, big guy, until somebody's like, no, I'm not falling for that.
But he lost that intimidation factor as soon as he fucking couldn't stop his own fucking car.
That's a good point there. That's a good point there. First thing in looking tough is just make sure you don't put the car in park.
Yeah, that's step one.
Yeah.
So
no matter what you do, you have to look cool doing it. So
right. So practice practice putting it in gear, putting it in park and getting out of the car about 100 times.
That's right.
And then,
with try and activate that SNS while you're doing it.
right.